Some storms announce themselves. Dark clouds, strong winds, thunder in the distance. But the worst storms,
they arrive under clear skies. Ooh.
That's how you lived. There were no slam doors, no shattered picture frames, no screaming in the kitchen, no dramatic in the scene. Just another Tuesday evening, another dinner getting cold, another conversation about nothing, while something bigger quietly unfolded. You laughed at one of my bad jokes the same way you always did. You asked me if I seen your charger, like we still had forever to give.
The television glows softly, rain tap lightly on the glass. And if someone had looked through our window, they would've sworn we'd last.
Because heartbreak doesn't always arrive wearing the face people expect. Sometimes it smiles
before it leaves.
I keep replaying that night,
searching for a sign,
a crack in the foundation,
a warning in your eyes. But all I find
is normal, and somehow that's what hurts the most. Love left without a warning,
no sirens in the dark.
Love left without a warning,
and took the light from every part.
One minute we were building futures, the next I was alone,
standing in the wreckage of a life I thought I owned.
Love left without a warning. Never
told me why.
The next morning felt familiar, coffee brewing, sunlight pouring in.
You kissed my cheek before leaving,
like every day had always been. You grabbed your keys, said see you later,
words I'd heard 1,000 times before.
but later never happened, because later walked out the door.
The message came around lunchtime, short enough to fit on one screen, yet heavy enough to collapse everything we'd ever been.
I need space, I need time,
I'm sorry,
I've been feeling this for a while. Funny how two words can destroy years.
And suddenly every memory started asking different questions.
Love left without a warning,
no sirens in the dark.
love left without a warning,
And took the light from every part.
one minute we were building futures, the next I was alone,
Standing in the wreckage of a life I thought I owned.
love left without a warning.
You never told me.
Whoa.
Did you know before I did? Were you already gone? While I was still holding on.
The hardest part wasn't the leaving, the hardest part was the timeline.
Trying to figure out exactly when you stopped being mine.
Was it during movie nights,
Vacation photos,
Sunday drives,
were you smiling for the camera?
while saying goodbye inside?
Did forever start dying quietly months before I noticed the pain? Did I miss everyone inside?
Because I was looking through love. Maybe I still am.
If heartbreak had a sound, it wouldn't be thunder,
We wouldn't be shouting.
it would sound exactly like this.
An empty apartment at 1:34 a.m. A toothbrush left beside the sink,
a half-finished bottle of perfume,
a favorite mug nobody
uses,
a side of the bed staying cold night after night,
after night, after night, after night.
That's what heartbreak sounds like.
When love leaves quietly,
I used to think love ended loudly,
yeah.
with arguments, with betrayals, with obvious reasons. Now I know better. Sometimes love leaves while you're still making plans, still buying birthday gifts, still believing, still dreaming, still in love.
And that's what makes it dangerous. Love left without a warning, no final storm to survive. Love left without a warning and took the safest place inside. One minute I was certain, the next I couldn't breathe, watching certainty dissolve like smoke between my fingers. Love left without a warning, but somehow left reminders everywhere, in every song, every street, every dream, every prayer.
And though I've learned to live again,
Though time keeps moving on,
part of me still listens
for alarms that never came.
Maybe that's why I still wake up sometimes,
Thinking I heard your key in the door.
maybe that's why certain songs still hurt,
Maybe that's why some goodbyes
never feel finished.
because I never got to prepare,
Never got to brace for impact.
never got to say goodbye.
You were there,
Then you weren't.
and somehow the silence afterward
Was louder than anything.
You ever meet someone who used to know everything about you? Your favorite song, your biggest fear, the dreams you never told anybody else. And then one day they walk past you like a stranger. Ooh, it was 12:43 on a Friday night. The city glowed beneath neon skies. I wasn't looking for a memory, but somehow I found your eyes across a crowded rooftop bar, filled with laughter and smoke. 100 conversations happening, yet your silence was all I noticed.
You were standing by the window, wearing black just like before, looking like a chapter I thought I'd finished, walking through the door.
For a second time collapsed, the years disappeared somehow, and suddenly I was back in our apartment, listening to you laugh out loud.
Ooh, back before goodbye had a name.
Funny how the heart can travel
Further than the body ever will.
one glance, and every wound remembers.
Now we're strangers after midnight, two shadows passing through the dark. Strangers after midnight, still carrying pieces of each other's hearts.
We used to know every secret, every scar, every dream.
Now we're smiling like acquaintances,
Pretending we were never anything.
ooh, how did forever become
Strangers after midnight. You noticed me a few moments later. I saw surprise inside your face, then that familiar awkward smile.
the kind no distance can replace?
You walked over slowly, like neither one of us knew how to speak to someone who was once home and isn't anymore now. You asked me how I
said doing good these days. The biggest lie I told that year.
Spoken with a straight face. You said work was keeping you busy, that life had been moving fast. Two people discussing weather while standing in the wreckage of a past.
A past neither of us mentioned.
And every word felt smaller than everything left unsaid.
Strangers after midnight, two shadows passing through the dark. Strangers after midnight, still carrying pieces of each other's hearts.
We used to know every secret, every scar, every dream.
Now we're smiling like acquaintances,
pretending we were never anything.
Ooh, how did forever become
strangers after midnight? I still remember your heartbeat,
but I don't know your favorite song anymore.
and somehow that's the saddest part. When someone calls your name from across the room, and I watched another man wave your way. The way he smiled told me everything.
Without a word to say,
You looked happy,
truly happy,
the kind of happy I once prayed for,
the kind of happy that hurt to witness.
because it wasn't mine anymore.
You introduced us politely, like we were colleagues from the past,
Not two people who once built entire futures.
meant to last.
I shook his hand,
He shook mine,
and in that moment,
reality arrived like winter, sharp and cold. Some doors close quietly, others close while you're watching. Now we're strangers after midnight.
two stories written on separate pages.
Strangers after midnight.
Trying not to show the traces,
All the years we spent together, of the promises we made,
of the version of ourselves.
that slowly slipped away.
How did forever become
Strangers after midnight.
I wanted to ask you 1,000 things.
Do you still drink coffee too late?
Do you still sing in the car?
Do thunderstorms still scare you?
Do you still laugh when you're nervous?
Do you still think about us?
Do you ever miss me?
But some questions belong to history,
And some answers arrive too late.
so instead,
I smiled.
and let silence do what words couldn't.
You hugged me goodbye.
Just a few seconds,
Nothing unusual,
nothing inappropriate.
but my heart remembered everything.
The way your shoulder felt, the scent of your perfume,
The warmth that spent years forgetting.
and losing you all over again in one embrace. Now we're strangers after midnight.
Walking back into separate lives,
Strangers after midnight.
but pretending that we're fine.
You disappeared into the city lights.
I disappeared into the rain.
Two people carry memories
They'll never fully explain.
and maybe that's adulthood.
Maybe that's how healing goes.
Learning the way that someone who once held your soul. Now we're strangers after midnight.
Still familiar,
Still distant.
still impossible to forget.
It's 2:17 in the morning now.
The city's quiet,
The neon lights are fading.
and somewhere across town,
You
yeah. You ever meet someone who used to know everything about you? Your favorite song, your biggest fear, the dreams you never told anybody else. And then one day they walk past you like a stranger. It was 12:43 on a Friday night. The city glowed beneath neon skies. I wasn't looking for a memory, but some
and smoke, 100 conversations happening. Yet your silence was all I noticed. You were standing by the window, wearing black just like before, looking like a chapter I thought it finished. Walking.
Some names disappear with time. Some names fade from memory, but yours still finds me in the dark. City's asleep outside my window, streetlights painting gold across the rain. Another night, another lonely silence, another battle with your name. I turn off every light in the apartment, trying to finally get some rest, but darkness has a way of opening doors I spend all day trying to keep shut, because the moment the room grows quiet,
the memories start breathing again.
Footsteps in hallways that don't exist,
conversations replaying in my head.
I swear I hear your laughter sometimes,
floating through the midnight air,
like your ghost got lost between dimensions and somehow ended up here,
right beside me.
Daylight helps me hide it, keeps my heart distracted,
but midnight always tells the truth.
I keep saying your name in the dark,
like a prayer nobody hears.
Your name in the dark,
still surviving after all these years.
Every shadow sounds familiar,
every dream still leaves a mark,
and no matter how far I run,
I find your name
in the dark.
Your name
in the dark. I remember that rooftop in December, cold wind dancing through your hair. You pulled my jacket around your shoulders and said forever, like it was already there.
We were young enough to believe promises, strong enough to ignore fear, certain that love could conquer anything except the future waiting near.
Funny how life works quietly, changing directions while we sleep. One day you're planning entire lifetimes, the next you're learning how to grieve.
Now forever lives in old messages and photographs buried in my phone, proof that somebody once knew me better than I know myself alone.
I don't miss who you were, I miss who I was with you. I keep saying your name in the dark. Some storms announce themselves, dark clouds, strong winds,
Thunder in the distance,
but the worst storms,
they arrive under clear skies.
ooh, that's how you left.
There were no slammed doors, no shattered picture frames, no screaming in the kitchen, no dramatic ending scene. Just another Tuesday evening, another dinner getting cold, another conversation about nothing, while something bigger quietly unfolded. You laughed at one of my bad jokes, close, the same way you always did. You asked me if I'd seen your charger, like we still have forever to give.
The television glowed softly, rain tapped lightly on the glass. And if someone had looked through our window, they would've sworn we'd last.
Because heartbreak doesn't always arrive where in the face people expect. Sometimes it smiles
before it leaves.
I keep replaying that night, searching for a sign, a crack in the foundation, a warning in your eyes. But
all I find is normal,
and somehow that's what hurts the most.
love
Left without a warning,
no sirens in the dark.
love left without a warning, and took the light from every part.
One minute we were building futures,
The next I was alone,
standing in the wreckage of a
life I thought I owned. Left without a warning.
They never told me why.
The next morning felt familiar, coffee brewing, sunlight pouring in. You kissed my cheek before leaving, like every day it always been. You grabbed your keys, said see you later, words I heard 1,000 times before. But later never happened, because later walked out the door. The message came around lunchtime, short enough to fit on one screen, yet heavy enough to collapse everything we'd ever been. I need space, I need time.
I'm sorry.
I've been feeling this for a while.
Wow. Funny how two words can destroy it.
And suddenly every memory started asking different questions. Without a warning,
No sirens in the dark.
love left without a warning, and took the light from every part.
One minute we were building futures,
The next I was alone,
standing in the wreckage of a
life I thought I owned. Left without a warning.
and never told me why.
Did you know before I did? Were you already gone while I was still holding on?
The hardest part wasn't the leaving, the hardest part was the timeline. Trying to figure out exactly when you stopped being mine. Was it during movie nights, vacation photos, Sunday drives? Were you smiling for the camera while saying goodbye inside? Did forever stop dying quietly?
Months before I noticed the pain, did I miss every warning sign?
Because I was looking through love. Maybe I still am.
If heartbreak had a sound, it wouldn't be thunder, it wouldn't be shouting. It would sound exactly like this.
Empty apartment at 1:34 a.m. A toothbrush left beside the sink, a half-finished bottle of perfume, a favorite mug nobody uses, a side of the bed staying cold.
Night after night, after night, after night, after night.
That's what heartbreak sounds like.
When love leaves quietly.
I used to think love ended loudly, with arguments, with betrayals, with obvious reasons.
Now I know better. Sometimes love leaves while you're still making plans, still buying birthday gifts, still believing, still dreaming, still in love.
And that's what makes it dangerous.
Love left without a warning, without no final storm to survive. Love left without a warning, without, and took the safest place inside. One minute I was certain, the next I couldn't breathe, watching certainty dissolve like smoke between my fingers. Love left song, every street, every dream, every prayer. Though I burn to live again, though time keeps moving on,
Part of me still listens
for alarms that never came. Maybe that's why I still wake up sometimes,
thinking I heard your key in the door.
Maybe that's why certain songs still hurt. Maybe that's why some goodbyes never feel finished. Because I never got to prepare, never got to brace for impact, never got to say goodbye. You were there, then you weren't, and somehow the silence afterward
Was louder than anything.
without a warning.
Some names disappear with time. Some names fade from memory, but yours still finds me in the dark. Ooh, yeah. City's asleep outside my window. Streetlights painting gold across the rain. Another night, another lonely silence. Another battle with your name. I turn off every light in the apartment, trying to finally get some rest. But darkness has a way of opening doors I spend all day trying to keep shut. Because the moment the room grows quiet,
The memories start breathing again.
footsteps in hallways that don't exist.
Conversations replaying in my head.
I swear I hear your laughter sometimes,
Floating through the midnight air,
like your ghost got lost between dimensions and somehow ended up here,
right beside me.
Daylight helps me hide it, keeps my heart distracted.
But midnight always tells the truth.
I keep saying your name in the dark,
Like a prayer nobody hears,
your name in the dark.
still surviving after all these years.
Every shadow sounds familiar,
Every dream still leaves a mark.
and no matter how far I run,
I find your name
in the dark.
Your name
In the dark. I remember that rooftop in December, cold wind dancing through your hair. You pulled my jacket around your shoulders and said forever, like it was already there.
We were young enough to believe promises, strong enough to ignore fear, certain that love could conquer anything except the future waiting near.
Funny how life works quietly, changing directions while we sleep. One day you're planning entire lifetimes, the next you're learning how to grieve.
Now forever lives in old messages and photographs buried in my phone, proof that somebody once knew me better than I know myself alone.
I don't miss who you were, I miss who I was with you. I keep saying your name in the dark. You ever meet someone who used to know everything about you? Your favorite song, your biggest fear, the dreams you never told anybody else. And then one day, they walk past you like a stranger. It was 12:43 on a Friday night. The city glowed beneath neon skies. I wasn't looking for a memory, but somehow I found your eyes. Across a crowded rooftop bar, filled with laughter and smoke, 100 conversations happening, yet your silence was all I noticed. You were standing by the window, wearing black just like before, looking like a chapter I thought I'd finished. Walking through the door, for a second time collapsed. The years disappeared somehow, and suddenly I was back in our apartment, listening to you laugh out loud. Back before goodbye had a name. Funny how the heart can travel further than the body ever will. One glance and everyone remembers. Now we're strangers after midnight, two shadows passing through the dark. Strangers after midnight, still carrying pieces of each other's hearts. We used to know every secret, every scar, every dream. Now we're smiling like acquaintances, pretending we were never anything. How did forever become strangers after midnight? You noticed me a few moments later. I saw surprise inside your face, and that familiar awkward smile, the kind no distance can replace. You walked over slowly, like neither one of us knew how to speak to someone who was once home and isn't anymore now. You asked me how I've been, I said doing good these days. The biggest lie I told that year, smoking with a straight face. You said work was keeping you busy, that life had been moving fast. Two people discussing weather while standing in the wreckage of a past. A past neither of us mentioned, and every word felt smaller than everything left unfast. Strangers after midnight, two shadows passing through the dark. Strangers after midnight, still carrying pieces of each other's hearts. We used to know every secret, every scar, every dream. Now we're smiling like acquaintances, pretending we were never anything. How did forever become strangers after midnight? I still remember your heartbeat, but I don't know your favorite song anymore. And somehow that's the saddest part. And someone called your name from across the room, and I watched another man wave your way. The way he smiled told me everything. Without a word to say, you looked happy, truly happy, the kind of happy I once prayed for, the kind of happy that hurt to witness because it wasn't mine anymore. You introduced us politely like we were colleagues from the past, not two people who once built entire futures meant to last. I shook his hand, he shook mine, and in that moment reality arrived, like winter, sharp and cold. Some doors closed quietly, others close while you're watching. Now we're strangers after midnight, two stories written on separate pages. Strangers after midnight, trying not to show the traces of the years we spent together, of the promises we made, of the version of ourselves that slowly slipped away.
after midnight.
I wanted to ask you 1,000 things.
Oh,
Do you still drink coffee too late?
do you still sing in the car?
Do thunderstorms still scare you?
Do you still laugh when you're nervous?
Do you still think about us? Do you ever miss me?
But some questions belong to history,
And some answers arrive too late.
so instead
I smiled and let silence do what words couldn't.
you hug me goodbye.
Just a few seconds, nothing unusual,
Nothing,
inappropriate. But my heart remembered everything.
the way your shoulder felt,
The scent of your perfume,
the warmth I'd spent years forgetting.
and losing you all over again.
In one embrace,
Yeah.
now we're strangers after midnight, walking back into separate lives.
Strangers after midnight.
Oh, pretending now we're fine.
You disappeared into the city lights.
I disappeared into the rain.
Two people carrying memories,
They'll never fully explain.
and maybe that's adulthood.
Maybe that's how healing goes.
Learning to wave at someone.
Who once held your soul. Now we're strangers after midnight, still familiar,
Still distant.
still impossible to forget.
It's 2:17 in the morning now.
The city's quieter,
The neon lights are fading.
and somewhere across town